So today is December 15th, 2017. Brett just finished his last final. He's now studying for the MCAT. So where are we headed, Brett?
I'm going to Vegas.
Vegas. See ya. Alright, so we landed in Vegas.
Yes, we did.
We decided to stop at a casino and we ate our guts out of the buffet,
Oh
literally. Brett ate his guts out. We had to pull over on the side of the road so he could puke. But a few hours later, here we are. We're now at the Grand Canyon.
Just outside.
Just outside the Grand Canyon.
Just outside.
We are at the park. What's this place called?
Some Navajo Indian word.
Some Lodge. So here we are.
Yavapai.
Yep, Yavapai Lodge. And so we are ready to go in the morning. Mama Lawson hooked us up.
Got a packs packed up.
Got plenty of stuff. It's gonna a lot heavier than we thought it was gonna be, but
we're gonna be surviving.
So it's 12:32 here, but it's about 2:30 in the morning back home. So I think we're gonna hit the hay and get ready to hike in the morning. Okay, we have made it to Bright Angel Trailhead, and you can see the canyon behind us. This is our first trek down. So, anything to say, Brett?
2 hours in, asked me in another 8.
We got 6.5, is it 7 miles to go? 7 miles to go. We'll be at Phantom Ranch. We'll see you there. How's that pack feeling? It's getting heavy yet?
My traps are gonna be shredded up.
Traps, legs, the whole bit. We're just gonna be shredded when we get out of here. Blueberries on them. That's the berry that white man makes ginger. So as you saw there, we finally got past the donkeys. We're gonna try to keep it that way because that was awful. Not only do they smell, but they smell. My problem.
Gotta run from some donkeys.
And you missed. How do we feel about these donkey poop being all over the trail?
I leaned back and pooped bag. This would be donkeys.
Well, so we made it to Phantom Ranch, and then we realized we weren't staying at Phantom Ranch.
Nope.
We passed up Bright Angel Campground, which was where we were supposed to be. So then we also realized when we said earlier that it was going to be 6.5, 7 miles. It was not 6.5, 7 miles. It was 10, and we knew that. It was mapped out when we had written it out, but we had a misconception there. So yeah. So now we are at Bright Angel Campground. We just got our tent set up, and so we're gonna chill out for a little bit, and then we're gonna cook some food.
Look at these feet. Look at those feet.
Aren't they beautiful?
He's gonna lose them.
If I lose them, I lose them. But yeah, so we're gonna cook some food tonight. We got a little grill that Mama Lawson gave us.
Thanks,
so So yeah, so check back in tomorrow. Alright, today is Sunday, December 17th. We're here at Bright Angel Campground. Last night it got pretty chilly, but our sleeping bags did a good job, so we weren't too cold. Today we are going to Cottonwood, so it's going to be about a 6.5, 7 mile hike, and we mean that for real this time. We talked to the ranger, he said it's 6.5, 7 miles of easy, which is good because we're both pretty sore today, so it'll be a good rest day for us, and we'll get started and see where it goes. Brett's getting us some food going right now, and we'll check back in later. So we have started our hike to Cottonwood.
Cottonwood!
We are the only ones out here. It's pretty cool that we've outran everybody else, but it's pretty cool out here. We got a river going. We got whole different scenery than yesterday. It's pretty cool. The whole canyon, the further you go, it's different the whole way. So I'm gonna try to stop recording so I don't fall off the side of a cliff here. So see you later. So I have officially been put on the naughty list. I was carrying around my crossbow on the back of my pack here. I've been carrying it the whole trip. And then a park ranger who was wearing a Santa Claus hat, looked exactly like Santa, was fat, had a beard. You know, he had to come up and tell me I had to put it away. Was surprised that no other rangers had taken it from me yet. So he was lucky. I was lucky enough that he didn't take it. He just told me to put it in my pack, so I had to fit it in there somehow. But I'm officially on the naughty list.
We got bad men right here. Smooth, very smooth.
We are there. If you look, you can see Cottonwood. So we're here at Cottonwood. We finally made it. We set up camp in the wrong spot at first. We couldn't find the campgrounds, but eventually we were able to make it. I broke my backpack in the process, but I fixed it with some tape. So hopefully we're good to go. Tomorrow we're not going to need our backpacks. We're hiking up north, going to the North Rim, and then that'll be about 6.5 miles there.
Sorry, Mom.
6.5 miles back. So tomorrow will be our long day, but it'll be uphill, but no packs, so it should make it a lot easier. We'll see how the feet handle it.
Yeah.
Pretty good blisters going on right now. But today's hike wasn't too bad. It was about 7 miles, a lot of different scenery. It's a pretty cool hike. And there was the difference in people between the other one and today was completely different. We may have passed 3 or 4 people the whole time. I think here at Cottonwood there's 2 other groups here. Most of the campsites are empty, so we haven't seen a ranger yet. It's just pretty much on our own. We're pretty isolated here, if you can't tell. So we got a pretty good campsite going. I think for dinner I'm having some beef stroganoff. Brett, what do you got?
Yeah, stroganoff as well.
Stroganoff as well. So have a good night. We'll check in tomorrow. So today is December 18th, 2017. It's Monday, right? Today Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday. Getting lost out here in the wilderness, but we're still here at Cottonwood. We're getting ready to take off. We just ate our oatmeal and got all our water ready. Running kind of low, so we're gonna see what we can do about that. We got a river over here. We might filter. We might try to get some up at the North Rim if we can. So we'll see what we can do. We're getting ready to take off here, so check back in later.
Let's get it.
All right, we made it to the North Rim, but then there was no water at that station, so we had to walk about another 1/4 mile. And now here we are. We got plenty of water. Ate a couple Cliff Bars and some tuna. It's a pretty rough hike. We're up to about 8,000 feet in elevation now. It's 3,000 feet higher than Denver. So
Suck it, Denver.
yeah, so you can definitely tell the elevation change. It's a lot colder now that we're up here to the north. I was walking most of the time with my shirt off, but now that I'm up here, it's pretty cold. So hopefully the way down's quite a bit easier. The way up was pretty rough, probably the roughest day yet. But I think the way down will be pretty good. So check back in when we get to the site. This is for John. I think these are your white birches and ponderosa pines that smell like vanilla. So I can no longer make fun of Brett for his puking on our way here because
this guy.
I got to the top and I was thirstier, so I drank quite a bit of water. Didn't sit well, so we started getting lightheaded coming down. Lost it all. So
Reenactment.
I think that was his reenactment of the side of the highway.
Oh, same thing.
But yeah, so not quite ideal to lose your food when you're coming down here, but I think we'll be all right. I've got a half Cliff Bar and some trail mix left, and then we're going downhill from here, so should be all right. So he offered me his gum, so breath's going good. So all right, we'll hit it. We're gonna go through the Supai Tunnel here first. That's where we took our break, so I'll keep the camera rolling and then shut it off because we're starting to run low on battery here. So try to keep the taping to a minimum from here on out and maybe get a little bit on our phones.
What up? Tour guide Brett here. And here we're going through the beautiful Supai Tunnel. So you got rock over here, rock over here, rock up there. That's why it's a tunnel. Just like everywhere in the Grand Canyon, you got rock down here. Watch
That's not true, because we've had some beach area.
Oh yeah, freaking beach.
Ton of sand.
Feel like Normandy. Alright, that's the tunnel, guys.
Alright.
Your tour guide signing off.
Take one last overview of the canyon here.
This is where I should feed off.
Yeah. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're headed.
All the way back.
See you at Cottonwood. So we're back at camp now, getting ready to get some food going, a breakfast skillet and lasagna. It's a pretty good day overall. It was tough going up. The altitude was definitely a factor. Coming down was really easy. Wasn't anything at all really. We lucked out. We found a place where we could get some water, so we were able to fill up. We're not gonna have to filter anything, which isn't too big of a deal, but it helps out. So we'll be able to get some water tomorrow night once we get back to Bright Angel Campground. So we'll check back in tomorrow. All right, today is December 19th, 2017, and we are leaving Cottonwood. We are getting all of our stuff packed up. We already had breakfast, and it'll be about a 7-mile hike again today. We've already made the hike once, so we're going back to Bright Angel Campground. We're gonna make a little pit stop by the Ribbon Falls, so that should be pretty cool. So we'll see you guys at Ribbon Falls. For jumping, I guess. Sweet. Alright, so that was Ribbon Falls. It's pretty cool. Definitely worth the extra half mile to get there. It's a different scenery on the way back. So on our way back through, trying to get off all those rocks and stuff, I happened to fall, not fall, but I jumped and put my arm around an aloe plant.
He jumped right into it.
Right into it, and so I got a little bit of a prick on my arm, but I was able to, the AT in me was able to fix it up, so yeah, so you guys have pretty much seen everything that's on the rest of this trip, because it was 2 days ago for us, just backwards, so go ahead and probably not use any more camera time until we get back to Bright Angel Campground, so see you later. Alright, so the last nightly check-in. We are now here at Bright Angel Campground. We got everything set up. Pretty easy day today. We kind of took it slow, took it all in. Still got here way early. We were here at like, what, 2:30, 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
So 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we've been just kind of chilling out for a couple hours. Took our time setting up camp. So getting ready to eat dinner. Anything to say on our final day, Brett?
You know, all this rock around us, it's become our new normal, and it might be weird getting back to seeing people and cars and everything else. And you know, I'm ready to get back to it, but I'll never forget the stuff we've seen down here, everything we've done. It's taught us a lot about ourselves and each other, I think.
It's a bittersweet feeling, for sure. I mean, like, it went a lot faster than what I think either of us thought it would. When on Saturday when we were hiking down, and we were saying, man, we're not gonna get out of here till Wednesday, and now here it is Tuesday night, and got here pretty quick. So, yep. But we talked to the ranger, and he showed us where we're going.
Exactly. Or something like that.
Yeah, Zorn. He's definitely Indian. But because we came down Bright Angel, but we're going back up south Kaibab. Yeah, Kaibab.
South Kaibab.
It's not South Khabib. But so let's see if I can't show you guys exactly. So if you see the crown up there, we're going around that crown, and then there's a little divot right up there. We're going right through that little crease right there and those two rocks. So yeah, that's where we're headed. But we will check back in tomorrow morning before we go and see you guys at the finish.
See ya. See ya. Ready.
Alright folks, this is it. Last hike out. So we're heading out of Bright Angel Campground here, and it'll be about a 7-mile hike. Actually, exactly a 7-mile hike. Pretty far uphill, so we'll hit it. See you later. Oh yeah. So we're almost up to that little spot that I was showing you guys last night, right there. So then if you look down, see how far we've hiked? That down there is our campsite. That's right where we were. See the little bridge I was on last night? And there we are. So there's the river we crossed a little bit ago. It's way down there. And away we go. So that divot I pointed to earlier, not the right divot. We went about 3.5 more miles, and now we're at that divot. So as you can see here, you got that wall, this wall, and then all that down there. Can't quite see our camp from here anymore, but here we are at the top of that divot. We're gonna get some lunch and a little over halfway, so see you later. We walked a little bit further and now you can see camp down there. We went not even 5 minutes. We just were able to get around the rock a little bit. So now if you look down here, there's our camp from last night. So yeah, it's a long ways down there. So see the Colorado, and over there you can actually see Bright Angel Trail. So alright, we'll pick it back up then. Good, how are you? Made it!
Snow there?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Snow there? Oh, yeah.
no,
Not there?
we made it.
Good.
It was a long hike, but we made it.
Look at that.
See you later.
Look at that.
With 2 minutes to spare on the battery.
Look at that. Just get 2 minutes of that. Is there a shuttle running? Yeah. Shuttles go there.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir.